Good morning. I am Denise, and this is Unity Fort Worth's morning meditation. And I am so glad to be here on this beautiful sunny day in May, at the end of May. And things are looking beautiful these days. The rain has gone for just now, and it is just a beautiful May day. And so flowers coming up, and our connection today is about the power of will, or the power of choice. And just thinking about, we get to choose. And you know what? Sometimes just in the fact that we don't choose is our choice. So the power of will is an extremely amazing capacity, and one that we can use at any time. And when we do choose it, when we do choose to bring our life in alignment with the divine, wow, the power is amazing. So I'm coming from This Life is Yours by Linda Metella Whitsitt and Alicia Whitsitt. And these Whitsitt ladies have an amazing piece when they're talking about the will, the willingness to accept responsibility for one's own life. They are quoting Joan Didion. And this is the source from which self-respect springs. So to cultivate the capacity of will, the Whitsitt ladies say, is the power to choose and commit, the power to be willing. Now listen to this. This is an amazing piece because I think it is so powerful here. The power to be willing to pause in your actions periodically, right when you're in the middle of your day, and remind yourself, I am choosing this. Wow. So we all choose. Sometimes we choose by not doing anything and going into the unconscious and being into our programming, right? But we all have the power to actually make a change from that programming. So at any time, even when it's something that we know we really isn't the best for us, if we could just stop, pause, and say, I am choosing this. Just by saying that out loud or to yourself, either way, it is powerful, because then you can change what you know you need to change. It's just bringing awareness to it, right? The power of awareness. This simple declaration may be surprising in its consequences, they say. It may lead you to smile, or it may lead you to grimace. Either way, the awareness is a powerful stimulant. Okay. Wow. So on page 69, I'd like to kind of talk about that, and really realizing what we're doing is, how do I choose each and every day, whether it's choosing behaviors or choosing my thoughts, what I'm thinking about, whether it's choosing how I feel about circumstances. Maybe it's, I'm going to choose how I see things, my perception. And remember, from our last week, we talked about the power of imagination. Can I choose to imagine my life in a completely different way? Can I choose to perceive things, to perceive another person in a completely different way? So the power of choice is huge. When you stand in an unwanted experience and claim the power of choice, you admit, like it or not, I choose this. Good morning, Terry. Glad to see you here. So I choose this. If you do not like what you've chosen, or if you cannot see that you have chosen by default without exercising your power, there is no blame implied, only a next choice to be made. Okay? So and also realize, how do I see things? Even when there is something unwanted that's happening to you, that's out of your role, then how do I perceive it in a way that will uplift me? Oh my gosh. Good morning, Carol, and good morning, Kathleen. So glad you are here with me. Blessings to you all this morning. And here we are in the power of choice. The power of choice. So even when it's something that is beyond us, we can choose life. We can choose joy. We can choose even see it in a little different, be curious about it, explore it in a different way. I think that's important too, is maybe I can't come up with joy at this moment, but can I be curious in a different way so that it can enliven it in a different perception? So that's what we'll be working with, is working with the power of choice this morning in our meditation, and realize when we choose consciously, then I am growing in my awareness of my own identity, divine identity. So I'll say that again. I'm growing in my awareness of my own divine identity. And that's powerful, isn't it? So as we kind of think about that, I will light my candles and begin to move my perceptions from this outer world of thinking and doing into this more quieter world, into this world that is life. I wanted to, before I even move into the meditation, I wanted to put in some elevated emotions into the chat to kind of just give you other ways of, my book fell, to give you ways of considering, exploring, being curious about what other ways can I enliven my life with elevated emotions that I haven't considered before. So I wanted to put those there. So let's just take a few moments to move inward, to lift up from that seated position in the chair or on the floor, lengthening from the tailbone all the way up through to the crown of the head. You can pull your chin in just a bit so that the crown moves up toward the sky. And then drop down into the shoulders. Scan the body for a few moments, just finding those places that you need to just take a moment to release and relax. Breathe into those places, wherever they are in the body. Letting the breath be gentle and continuous. Letting my dogs move on as we breathe. And the breath is just smooth and even. Letting each inhalation move in and the exhalation move out. Trying to eliminate any pauses between exhalation and inhalation, inhalations and exhalations. Letting the breath continuously flow, quietly moving. And just taking this moment with this breath, knowing I am a choice maker. By the self-determining power of will, I choose how to respond to this moment. And no matter what appearances are in the world around me, I can choose my thoughts. I choose my perceptions, how I see others, how I see myself. And I move in to the moment of now. And even though there might be habits in my life that might not be the best for me, I know that I can bring awareness right into that moment, changing how I see it, changing how I think. So no matter what is in my life, no matter what the appearance is, I grow in my ability to feel in the highest, to expand my emotional connections, to feel inspiration, to feel excitement and enthusiasm. How do those feel in my body? And to ignite those beautiful, elevated emotions that reconnect me to the beauty of my Godness. Godness is all around me. Even in those habitual habits that tend to drown me, I see them differently. I bring awareness to them and I choose a different way of thinking about them. I explore. And as I continue to just explore in this beauty of Godness, I breathe in and out, letting the flow energize me, letting the flow expand my thoughts, my emotions. Can I feel appreciation? And how that feels in my body. Can I feel invincibility? Oh, expanding my breath as I feel that emotion in a new way. So I choose to see my own Godness in every circumstance, in every person. I see their Godness. I laugh, I smile, I giggle. I feel the joy of freedom, the freedom of choice in my life. And so it is. Amen. So I hope you enjoy your beautiful May day in all the joy that it brings. Take care, and we will see you soon.